NFTs Explained. Love it or hate it, non-fungible tokens, NFTs for short, are a new permanent fixture of the evolving internet, or Web3, to be more specific. The ongoing global transition from the centralized Web 2, which is controlled by tech giants and gatekeepers, into the new internet, aka Web 3, is not just reshaping the internet, but also the world of digital finance, online transactions, copyrights, asset management, trade, and communication. In this video, I will explain everything you need to know about NFTs in simple terms, and how you can use them to protect and trade your online and offline assets, creative work, and inventions, which can be absolutely anything. Welcome to the World Econ News, your daily dose of economics and finance. If you're interested in topics influencing the world's economies and global financial flows, this is the place for you. Watch till the end if you want to get the latest on everything. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification button to get the latest updates. Let's go. So, you probably already know that cryptocurrencies are slowly but surely replacing government-controlled fiat money, like the paper money in your pocket and bank account. While blockchain technologies, such as the community-run and monitored Ethereum network, are trimming the presence of governments, central banks, snoopy venture capitalists, middlemen, and tech giants, along with their often unfair, invasive, and politicized regulations and rules from the internet. NFTs are perhaps one of the most important aspects of the new realm of Web3, because if cryptocurrencies turned every one of us into a central bank, a bank vault, an investment advisor, and a hedge fund director, then NFTs would constitute the legal means, popular legal contracts, in which you are the judicial power, patent office lawyer, and asset manager that can protect, sell, buy, and trade your online and offline assets and creations, such as any freaking thing you have created or own. So, what is a non-fungible token? It's simply a unique cryptographic code. Please take it easy, because you do not have to be a coder nor ever write a code to turn your asset into an NFT. The codes are automatically generated by the blockchain, which is an online decentralized free secure network designed to give the masses endless power without the need for tech giants, governments, and gatekeepers. I need you to forget the word token in NFT because it's got nothing to do with cryptocurrencies. The word token is merely used in NFTs just to clarify that it's tradable. However, you technically cannot trade NFTs without cryptocurrencies. Hence, getting into the world of NFTs requires that you own a digital wallet and some cryptocurrencies. Ether, to be more specific. In a nutshell, an NFT is a cryptographic token, aka code, that defines an asset uniquely. Once you register with an NFT marketplace and generate a code for an asset such as a poem you have just written or a painting you recently bought, it becomes an NFT. The great thing about an NFT is the fact that it can represent both a digital asset, such as an image or app, or anything digital, but it can also be used to track real-world assets, such as a house or car or a song. Once you turn your asset into an NFT, it becomes patented and all rights reserved. This means you can also prove ownership over the asset and prove its authenticity. What's beautiful about NFTs is that they are non-fungible, meaning non-divisible and cannot be interchanged. I'll use Bitcoin to explain this part. You can buy and sell 2% or 20% of 0.00001% of a single Bitcoin. You can also exchange it for another type of crypto coin, etc. However, an NFT cannot be divided or interchanged. You simply can't divide it into pieces or tamper with its code to turn it into something else. It will simply always, even after it's bought and sold 1,000 times, be traced to its creator or first owner, and its authenticity can easily be confirmed. Here is an example. If I was the singer Justin Bieber and I made a song, then decided to turn it into an NFT and released it into the wilderness of the Web3 for sale, I can sell it to 1 million people so that they can listen to it. But no matter what happens, it will always be a code that points to me as the creator and copyrights owner, and act as a certificate of authenticity. Hell, I can even sell it to a third party that specializes in distributing NFTs. And guess what? Every time they make a sale, I automatically take a portion of the profit, as per agreement with the third party. Boom! Just like that. No one can screw around with my original song, and no one can traffic in it for their profits without my permission. It's forever mine and protected. So what's so cool about that? Well, I have just cut out the middleman, managers, lawyers, the patent office, the taxman, and everything and everyone else needed to protect and profit from my asset, while also selling my song globally without limits. The same can be applied to anything once minted in the Ethereum blockchain. Another awesome thing about an NFT is the matter of rarity, also referred to as scarcity. It's an element that makes NFTs popular. Let's say you want to make the asset you turned into an NFT rare or scarce, hence more valuable in the long term. All you have to do is define the limits for the token. For example, you want a supply of 1 million tokens, then all you have to do is increase the total supply within your smart account. Then all you have to do is increase the total supply within your smart contract. NFTs turn all of us into collectors and sellers of collectibles. This concept alone can act as a cash tax haven because collectibles only gain value over time and are recession-proof. The entire financial system in your country can collapse, but NFTs will remain solid since you have full control over your assets and can trade them globally. Here is a cool example of rarity or scarcity. In many games and some of the metaverses, aka virtual realities out there, you can buy virtual land, and just like in real life, the land is limited and good locations are even more limited. Hence, some lots in games and metaverses have been sold for millions of dollars. So why are NFTs important? There's no limit to how NFTs can be used and utilized. They are being used in gaming, metaverses, sports, real-life business deals, you name it. NFTs have already become extremely important in the gaming, online sports, music distribution, digital collectibles, and metaverse realms where micro-virtual economies are growing, and digital items are being bought and sold for anything for as much as a few $million. In real economies, it's becoming increasingly possible to turn your house, car, boat, products, and even services into NFTs, then link them to your decentralized identity, hence being able to trustlessly transfer assets in a global market. Blockchain-based NFTs are heading to become a crucial tool in global trade. Anyone from anywhere can transfer the ownership of anything and pay or get paid for it with the cryptocurrency of choice. There are currently financial institutions and large corporations exploring expansion in this area. NFTs are also a huge hit in the sports industry. So how do you buy NFTs? First, you'll need 2 key items. Number 1, a MetaMask wallet, which you can download at metamask.io. MetaMask is a software cryptocurrency wallet used to interact with the Ethereum blockchain. It will allow you to access your Ethereum wallet through a browser extension or mobile app, which can then be used to interact with decentralized applications. Number 2. You will also need Ether, which is the currency you'll need to make transactions. You can obtain Ether from popular crypto exchanges such as Coinbase or Binance. Now that you've got your MetaMask and Ether, here is how you buy an NFT. Go to any of the following popular NFT marketplaces and just follow the instructions. OpenSea, Axie, CryptoPunks, NBA Top Shot, Rarible, SuperRare, Alcor, Binance NFT, or Crypto.com. Creating and selling NFTs is also very easy. All you have to do is have an asset that you want to turn into an NFT. Select the blockchain you want to use your digital wallet to fund your investment, select the NFT marketplace you prefer, upload the file, aka NFT, set up the sales process, and boom, you are done. The whole process is automated and easy. Just make sure you follow the instructions. Would you like to learn more about what influences the world's economies and global financial flows? Then click on one of the videos that shows up on the left or go to our channel to find other interesting topics, and I will see you next time.